Why my thing never have the numbers or nothing up there? I continue, but I can't see it. You know what? Hey, my Leah, I was just saying I don't know how to tell when somebody is in here. Yes. Okay, I'm doing a live real quick. Hey, Malaysia, you can come in here if you want to. Hey, Malaysia. I was just saying I don't know how to tell if anybody is in here because it doesn't have the number up there. Guys, I haven't even gotten myself together for today. I just came back from walking. Hey y'all, how y'all doing this morning? I hope y'all doing good. What are y'all doing up this early, Leah and Malaysia? So Leah, yeah, I did see that I do have that symbol. So we're gonna go with that symbol. Hey, young ass, honey. What are you doing up this early? What time is it over where you at, Riaz? What time is it where you at? What you doing up this early? Tra-Luv, I am doing good, fam. That's good. 4 p.m. You're in the UK. Okay, it's 4 p.m. over there. Wow, it's early here. So it's evening time where you are. Yeah, it's afternoon where you are. It's still morning over here. I think about 11, so it's almost evening. Malaysia, blessings, fam. Malaysia. Yeah, what y'all up to this morning? My Leah, my Malaysia, and my young ass. I'm gonna come back later, y'all. I just felt like hopping on. I know I was supposed to go the other day, but y'all 8:07 here. Where you at, Leah? In California somewhere? Yep, Malaysia. We're on the same time, so we're on Eastern. Leah, where you at? California? I posted my short today, not much other than that I went to the gym with my sister and brother. That's a lot, young Riaz, honey. The gym takes a lot of discipline. The gym takes a lot of discipline, honey, and hard work. Okay, I figured that, Leah, with it being that much early, I figured California. I've been to California long years ago when I was a child. I don't remember any of it. It was when my mom was stationed there in the Navy. But I haven't been back there since then at Tra-Luv. Absolutely. Yeah, young Riaz, don't be saying I ain't did nothing but, honey, I just did a walk and it be killing my legs. So I know the gym be hurting. Yeah, so I just hopped back on when I came because I know I was supposed to go the other day, guys. I don't know. It's like I don't know if like YouTube is really for me because I just really be like, I don't know. I don't feel like doing it today, or I don't want to do it, or So I don't know. I got to figure that whole thing out. But too bright, I can't see you. You can't see what, my face? Probably because I got the hair. And good morning to you too, Jow00. Too bright, I can't see you. I don't know. I got the blinds up right here. Oh, damn. What about now, Giles? Can you see me? I can see. Yeah, because it seemed clear on my end. Tarara. Hi, Tarara. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Nemesis, I can see that's better. How you doing, love? I'm doing absolutely wonderful, Giles. How are you? Shaka Khan, hello. I'm giving Shaka Khan vibes, Blue City. Time when God is for you, it doesn't even matter who's against you, just as long as the Lord is with you. I have to get back. Time, thank you for coming over here saying that. That has completed my morning and my thoughts exactly, and I needed to hear that. Thank you, and you are absolutely right about that. Nothing what God has for you, no matter how much people try to put a monkey wrench into it, it will never happen. You said Tina Turner, Mitch B. Honey, I'll take all these people you calling out because I think they're absolutely beautiful. I haven't did anything to myself. I haven't did anything, but I think they are absolutely beautiful, guys. And I'm getting ready to be 54 in what, 12 days? I am so proud of me, honey. But Tom, thank you for coming in here saying that because you are absolutely right, honey. When God has a hand in it, ain't nothing nobody can do about it but have the sad face in the end. Hey, I ain't going. Thank you for being here, girl. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to be on here long. Bird. Hey, Bird. I ain't going to be on here long. I'm coming back after a while with a topic or something to talk about. I just jumped on now because I be missing you guys for real. I really do. 54, where Leah? Girl, I can see my aging though, especially in the last since 2022, since I've been going through all my struggles and everything. I have definitely aged, and I can definitely see it. My face has gotten fat and it's starting to drop. You know, before it was up like this, so it was making me look a little younger. Now it's dropping and it's getting a little chubby. So it's putting age on me, and my cigarettes is too. So I can definitely see it. You see, I posted that picture yesterday from when I was 38 and then 40. I look younger. Well, of course, I was younger in those days, but not much younger. I've aged a lot. Good morning. Good morning, Margie. But I'm still proud of where I am because I see some young girls that look worse than me. And I think this hairstyle too, I'm going to get my bob back. I love my bobs. I think my bobs make me look younger. This hairstyle put age on me too, wearing my hair this way. But I love wild hair. Good morning, Margie. Good morning, everybody. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button, guys, as you come in. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button. But that's why I'm trying to keep myself in shape, looking good, Tra-Luv. Thank you, Malaysia. I'm going to get my bob back. I think flat hair makes me look younger more than the big wild hair. But I'm a Leo, guys. I like big wild hair. Like I used to love, and I think that's what, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that's what made me pick this wig out. I used to love Ellie Soul's hair. Y'all remember Dalvin's girlfriend? I loved her hair. That was her real hair. And I think that's what made me pick this wig out. But I think with it wild and curly like this, it makes me look older. My flat bobs make me look younger. But I really appreciate that. I love this hair on you. Thank you, Leah. Leah, you so sweet, girl. I gotta say, I think you're my biggest supporter, girl, and I appreciate you so much. You just do not know. I be thinking about you, Leah, when I'm not even on YouTube. I really do. And I be praying the best for you. Because I remember not long ago you were in the hospital or something. So I hope everything has worked itself out with that. But I be thinking about you when I'm not even on this YouTube app. And it's crazy because I don't even know you in person, but I feel you in my heart. Let's see. So yeah, guys, maybe for my birthday or something, I'm gonna do my flat bob back. I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do on my birthday though. I'm gonna do a long live. I'm not gonna do anything, but probably do a live and get on here and dance for y'all. I appreciate you too, Tra-Luv. Thank you, Leah. Girl, I love you in heart, and I haven't even met you. And I love you in heart for real. Let's see. You know what? I think too, this is this YouTube app, because when I use StreamYard be clear. I think it's this YouTube app that be fuzzy and everything. But I was trying to get used to the YouTube app because, for some reason, I don't know why they want to make you use the YouTube app, but they're offering you bonuses and stuff like that to use the YouTube app. But you got to get like gems and different things like that. But I don't know if I'm going to stick with this YouTube app because I don't really like it much. But I guess that's why. I don't know what's the point, why they're pushing it on you so much, though. I appreciate you too. So yeah, so all you guys are I guess Margie is at work. Everybody else just at home chilling. Yeah, I just hopped on, guys, but I'm gonna come back later. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Avatar. Hi there. How are you? Did you think calling me Grandma was gonna upset me, honey? Because I'm old enough to be one. The only thing is I just don't have kids. But hi there, Grandpa. Up and subscribe if you... Thank you. Yeah, thumbs up the live and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, that was hilarious, Avatar, honey, because when you see this grandma again, she'll be looking like your sister. Oh, no, Avatar, listen. Don't take what you say back. What you first say out of your mouth is what you mean. And that's who you are, and it's okay. Grandmothers are absolutely beautiful, honey. I miss my granny so much, it's a shame. I wish I could see that grandma face right now. You feel me? But who do you look like, Avatar? Who do you look like? What do you look like? Huh? I'm finna be 54 years old, child. Is it okay to racist to everyone? The Kaiser, it's never okay to be racist to anyone, because who are you to think you're better than anyone? To be racist against anyone. I'm 21, chat. Yeah, it shows that you're 21, Avatar. Never say something and take it back. I'm good. That's good, Kaiser, but if you're being racist, you're not good. I created all of you. Yeah, it's okay for your mind to think that. It's okay. What about the Mexicans? No, it's not okay to be racist against anyone. Who do you think you are? Dewey? And anybody else that think it's okay to be racist to anyone. But listen, let me teach you something too while you on here talking about that. None of you, unless you're pink, none of you have the power to be racist. I hope you understand that. You can be prejudiced, but you do not have the power to be racist unless you're pink. So I hope you understand that too. What about the whites? Hey, Nathan, whites definitely can't be racist. Nobody can be racist against anybody. And then the only reason I'm not going to break it down for you people, because my supporter was absolutely right by what I was speaking on the other day in that video. She told me to stop before they take my channel because people can't stand the truth. And she's right about that, because they limited that video. They won't monetize that video. And I did nothing but cook in that video. So it had to be what I was saying in that video. So I'm not going to school you today I'm not going to do that because I want to keep my channel. But honey, none of you can be racist, especially when it you can be racist, and that's what has happened. But if you are not pink, you don't have the power to be racist. Let's understand that. You can definitely be prejudiced, but who are you to be prejudiced against anybody? I've been around all kinds of people. I've lived with several different kinds of people. And honey, let me tell you something. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ham, no way, no how. So nobody in this world has the right to be prejudiced against anybody. But the ones that's on here talking, unless you're pink, you don't have the power to be racist against anybody. What do we think about the pink? I'm pink. Well, Kaiser, that's good for you. But I'm sure you're the pink that doesn't have the power either. You're just a part of, that little group, but you don't have the power either. Because if you did, you would not be on here. You see, the people that have the power to do that, they're not on YouTube right now. They're owning YouTube. They're owning the systems and everything that's operating in order for them to be racist. They wouldn't be on here. They would be running the big systems and everything. What do we think about pink? I'm not racist. Great, Avatar is good. That's an absolutely wonderful thing. I'm pink and you're racist to me. That's perfectly fine, Kaiser. What you want me to do about that now that I'm racist to you? What do you want me to do? Tell me and I might think about doing it. So in your view, it's the systemic power which makes prejudice turns to racist. See, that's the difference. Prejudice is where I don't like you because you're this particular person. Being racist, you have the power to systemically stop me from being able to get to a certain point. So yes, it is the systemic that continues the racism that is no longer being blatantly put out there. So yes, but you don't have that power again. Prejudice is, I don't like you because this is who you are. So that's being prejudiced. Racism is being able to stop a group of people from prospering, from owning things, from all of this kind of stuff. That's the difference in racism and being prejudiced. They're not the same. Power. Dewey, sometimes when I get out of the swimming pool, my skin turns kind of pink. Can I be racist then? All pink people aren't racist. So only you know if you're racist. I mean, just admit it to yourself. You either know it or you don't. But either way, it doesn't matter. You don't have the power to affect anybody's life. That's what matters. Okay, makes more sense. That's level-headed. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Tia. Good morning. Thank you for coming in, and please remember to hit that thumbs up button. No, it's just in your mind where you guys think you're better because you're absolutely not. It's all in your mind. Quit thinking that, honey. Join in with everybody, enjoy life, have a good time. We're all the same, honey. In a sense, we're all the same, okay? Like I said, I can break it down to you and teach you a little bit. However, I'm not going to go there because my faithful supporter was absolutely correct. They did not monetize my last video, and I did nothing but cooking in that video. But they said there's some things in there that were whatever, and they're not going to monetize it. So, good morning, Lady Marie. Keep it respectful. That Leah, You are my number one moderator. You know what to do, when to do it. So the moment you think you are better than anyone, you become worse. There you go, Tay. There you go. There you absolutely go. And I'm glad it's somebody on here with some sense that understands that. You know, if you were great and everything was good with you, you wouldn't have a reason to look down on nobody else. You would just be living your great and wonderful life. You see, but I can tell you that in the back of most people's minds, they know great people. You see, they know great people whether you want to admit it or not. And I'm great. I'm great. But I don't think I'm better than nobody else. I don't. I'm a mere human being just like God created all of us. I'm just like everybody else. I'm just like everybody else. And so are you. There's nothing spectacular. God didn't put nothing. You, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wish I knew how to break this subject down without being subject of getting my channel taken or getting a strike or not continuously getting my videos monetized because I'm speaking the truth. So yes, stay blessed. Yeah, thank you, Tay, and you too. I know you got to be a blessed person because you understand and you got a level head. You're no better than nobody else. You too, Tay. Have a wonderfully blessed day. And I hope whatever you do today, I hope it prospers 100, 1000% times than what you expected. Dual hoochie. I like that name, dual hoochie. So what's the dual part of it? You the hoochie and what? But I like that name. Yes, stay blessed. Thank you guys for coming in here too and starting up that conversation, even though it came from somebody that I was thinking was trying to take this to somewhere else. I really appreciate that. This is the kind of stuff I like to talk about. However, I'm learning that there's some things that we just cannot break down if I want to keep my channel, if I want my videos monetized and things like that. But I wish I could break this down to you guys. I really do. We need some private lives, Tra-Luv. You have a lot of knowledge. You right, Malaysia, and I'm going to do that. I was trying to wait till I get enough members because believe it or not, I don't be forgetting nothing I tell you guys. And remember, I told you when I get enough members, I'm going to do a members only live and tell you guys the truth about everything that I have been going through since 2022 when it all started. I haven't told you guys all that I have been going through. I have told you guys that I was going through some things, but I didn't tell you guys what happened to me and what I have been going through, but I am still going to do that once I get enough members. I'm going to do that in the members only live because I believe not that my business or any of you guys' business, but I've come out here enough and put a lot out here about me already. And I have people like Leah that I truly believe genuinely care about me as a human being and things like that. And I have a lot of supporters like that I think deserves the truth about everything. And then once I tell you guys that truth, then a lot of things might come together for you guys as to why I disappeared and different things like that. So when I get enough members, we're going to do a private live because I'm going to stick to what I said and tell you guys exactly. You stay blessed too, Tay. You stay blessed too. And thank you for coming in here. Thank you. But I'm going to tell you guys. So we are going to do some Malaysia. We're most definitely are. Don't worry. Hello, Trey and chat. I just got in. All I know is we are all God's children. So we are related somehow. So be kind to each other. Absolutely, Christy. I definitely agree. I wish all of us could just get together and have one big party and see that we're all alike. We are all alike. We all have family members that are alike. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care any of that. We all have the same kind of things going on in our family units. You're going to have a family that, like I told you guys, I come from toxicity on both sides, my mom and my dad's side. My dad's side worse than my mom's side, and I got it more from my dad's side than my mom's side. I think with my mom's side, I get it through my mom more than the actual family members. But on my dad's side, I get it through the family members. But we all have that in our family, guys. And I learned that. I told you, my mother sent me to an all-white high school. So at a very young age, I was surrounded by that. So I got to see, like, what are people talking about? You know, they're just like me. They do the same things. It's no different. It's no different. So people should really quit trying to pretend like, oh, they're better, oh, they're this, oh, they're that. No, 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 you're not. We all should get together, love one another, stick together, and enjoy life. That's it. Thank you, Young Riaz. Beautiful. Happy Wednesday. Beautiful in chat. Happy Wednesday to you, Tanya. Thank you. Even if we can't get together, we can still be respectful. You don't have to sit at my table, but I still hope. Tay, you are a beautiful person. You are right about that. Respect one another, respect one another's culture, respect one another's values, morals. You have bad apples in whatever people, but you have great people all over, everywhere, in every race of people, and we should acknowledge that. Christy, is called a trying time, and God want to see if we can get past the test. We are all going through it some way or another. Right, Christy, right. And I wish everybody learned that. And if we just come together and be nicer towards each other, supportive towards each other, and just kind, like she said, we can get through these times much better. We can. My sis lives here. Yeah, so nobody is better than nobody else. And I wish people would get that out of their heads. Absolutely. They can't the video. I think that was, I don't know, a video. Somebody just posted a video. But yeah, guys, we got to learn that. But Malaysia, we are definitely going to have some private lives. I'm just waiting till we get a few more members. And guys, I know I got to keep working. I got to keep working to get those members and to, get all. But it's going to come together in the end. This channel is going to come together. Trust me. Leah, Tay, be kind, because you don't know what anyone. You right about that. And you see a lot of people are going through things and they don't know how to handle those things. I guess that would be like the emotional responsible part, just like the guy with the 2 YouTubers. There's no way in my mind, nothing nobody can say to me and do to me on this YouTube can make me go unalive somebody. But you don't know what's going on in somebody's mind, and you may just come across that person that may do those things. And Yeah, everybody don't know how to handle that. I've been seeing so many young women unaliving themselves. I've been seeing so many young women unaliving their husbands or men, and the same with the men. It's like that spirit of not being in control is running rapidly today, and it's really sad. You right, Leah, and that's why I love the saying, if you see somebody without a smile today, give them yours. You never know how that smile can help them. And I know because one morning, early morning, I walked into this store in the hood. Okay, it's Gresham Road and Flat Shows over there. And so when I walk in the morning, I'm like, "Good morning, good morning, good morning." This old man he stopped. He was like, "Baby, I just want to tell you thank you." He said, "You don't know how you made my day just saying good morning." He said, "It's sad that we can't even say good morning to each other. We walk in, we frown upon each other and all these different things." He said, "You made my day." And then this morning, guys, on my walk, I went into the store, right? So it's this girl. She don't like me because I reported her because she was talking really bad to these senior citizens in the store one day. So I called corporate on her, and I also went under the store and wrote a review about her. So every time I come in there, she treats me very nasty. And so at first I used to get back with her, but then a couple of weeks ago I decided not. I just decided to smile and laugh at her every time she treat me nasty. So about a week and a half ago, I go in there to play my numbers and I needed a pen. She's like, "We don't have no pen." I was like, "Well, how do your customers fill out their lottery slip?" She's like, "Oh no, but I ain't got no pen." It just so happened a man walked out to his car and got a pen for me. But anyway, this morning I come in. Guys, they're outside working, so you're probably hearing some noise. They're down there working, remodeling some stuff down there. But I walk in this morning and she started with her attitude. And so I kept just standing there singing, "I want to say thank you for blessing me." I just kept singing that while I'm getting my money. And so, and just moving with it and dancing and just keep saying, "I want to thank you for blessing me." And she just automatically turned nice. And that was my opportunity to be back nice to her. When she decided, now I guess she's like, "Let me just be nice to this lady because I'm not affecting her with my meanness in any type of way." She's still coming in here happy. She's still coming in here singing. She's still coming in here, let me just be nice to her. And I was nice back to her. And so when I got ready to leave, she was like, "Thank you and have a good day today." I was like, "You too, and thank you very much." So you see how that changed around? I could have been like, "Lady, whatever," because she's been nasty to me all this time. But I wasn't going to be like that. Now when I go back, she'll get that pen for me. When I need that pen to do my lottery numbers, she'll get that pen for me now. And I'd rather have it that way than her and I continuing to go back and forth over whatever. But I didn't like the way she talked to those senior citizens because the only thing he was asking her was he gave her a dollar amount, but then he found the change. So he was asking her to give him that back and to take this. And she was like, "No." And he was like, "Ma'am, please just give me that back and take this exact change." And then she went on, start talking about the man, mama, everything. And so y'all know on Google, because my picture is there, whenever I report or make a complaint, they can see who did it, which I don't care. Let me go back. Oh no. Yeah, you're right, Liz. So again, guys, Whenever y'all walking around and y'all see somebody frowning or look down or whatever, smile at them. Give them your smile. You never know how that'll affect their day. Say, my statement wasn't directed to her at all. We're both saying the same thing. We're all on the same level. That's all. What happened, Tay? I didn't get no I didn't feel no confusion. Somebody thought you were saying something different? Cause I didn't. I thought you was being respectful. I don't know what happened. Okay, no problem. I think a lot of people have a wall up, so they're in pain, so they don't know how to reach out. I've been there, and I thank God I'm making it. Me too, Christy. Me too. My wall is still up. I become numb. My wall is still up because I don't know. I've been through a whole lot, and I don't know. Like to y'all know public speaking, and public speaking you take body language and all of that. Even with somebody just being like this, it's showing you that they're numb, they're blocking themselves, they're you know, they don't want anybody to cross over, they won't let people in. It's a lot of things that will show you a lot of people are like that. I'm opening up more now too because I want to just be happy. You know, I want to just be happy. For whatever days I have left, I want to just be happy. And I realize I got to let some people in. You know, I got to speak with people. I got to communicate with people. Because I told you guys right now, and y'all may think when I say these things that I don't literally mean them, but I talk to nobody. You guys are who I talk to. Now, I'm around some people right now, but for the most part, I wasn't talking to anybody. And we do have to open up. We do, just a little. But still, Christy, we got to have discernment on who to open up to. Everybody ain't good people. And everybody won't be good people, no matter how much you try to be good to them, no matter how much you do for them, no matter what. Everybody will not be good people because they have just programmed themselves to be who they are for whatever reason. And you have to, if you're around those kind of people, you have to make plans to get away from those people. If you can get away from them immediately, do that immediately, because what'll start happening, that spirit of what they're carrying around will start to jump off into you, and then you'll find yourself starting to become like them, and we don't want that. You'll start finding yourself snapping and being back nasty and all of that. You don't want that for yourself. Allow those people to be who they are, and you continue to be who you are. Okay, at Tra-Luv, this is, I almost gave up on life for the third time, but kept pushing hard. That's why. We've all been there, Young Re-S. Oh my God, if you guys could be a fly on the wall with me, I'm telling you, I know God be like, my child is a mess. I'm telling you, I have cursed God. I'm talking about got in my car and drove like around the perimeter, just cursing God, because I'm just like, God, why are you allowing these evil people to this, but then all these good people are struggling, or this or this. Why did this? Why did that? I don't even want to be here anymore, God. This world is not worth it. It's worse here, you know. And then after went through that rant, guys, about 10-15 minutes later, I'd be like, God, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I want to be here. I want to be here. So Young Re-S, we've all been through that. But remember, I told you the other day, it's not about the amount of times you fall. Just make sure you get up. Make sure you get up. It's, you know what I realized for real, guys? You know how people can be on their deathbed it's the people that have those strong willpowers that make it through. If you got a strong willpower, you can fight through it. Like I told y'all, I came 30 minutes. That doctor told me 30 more minutes and I would not be here. But if y'all had saw me in that hospital, I kept getting up, getting up. My willpower to live was stronger than letting go. And they kept getting on me, getting on me. Soon as they go out that room, I get right back up out that bed. I'm like, I ain't finna die here. Laying here in this bed, it ain't gonna get me better. I'm finna get up. I'm finna move. I'm finna go over to this girl bed, hug her, console her, make it better, do whatever I need to do with all these tubes hooked up in me except lay in this bed. Your willpower, if you got a strong willpower, you can fight through anything. So Young Riaz, if you feel that way again, remember me and remember I said willpower, willpower, willpower. The strength and the power to keep going is a lot. It may pray love. I was close to that. I bet you most of us on here have been that way, Young Riaz, but a lot of people are afraid to talk. I've never been that way. And the only reason I haven't told you guys about what I actually have been going through is because I didn't know how to process it. I've never been through it. I didn't know how to process it. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know anything. And it took me about 3, maybe to 4 months to process it and to finally be like, girl, if you don't get your ass up and fight for yourself, you better. I just didn't know. So I didn't know what was happening. And it took me a minute to process it. That's the only reason I didn't come out and tell you guys. And I still, what can I say? I'm still trying to make my way through it. I'm still learning about all that I'm going through. I told you guys, and when I said that, I meant it. I had a great life. I never went through struggles ever in my life until my 50s. I went through heartbreak with a boyfriend or something like that. But all the things, the hard things that people had to learn in their younger, middle age, young adult, into adult, I never dealt with that. For whatever reason, God kept me shielded from all of that stuff until my 50s. So now when things are happening to me, I'm like, what's happening? I did not know what I was going through and what to do or any of that. But that's why I didn't come out immediately until you guys, because I was learning about it. So it's okay, Young Riaz. Most of us have, but most people are scared to come out and talk. But guys, I can tell you this, and take this from me. Most people only want to talk about what you don't want out. Most people only want to discuss what you don't want others to know. If you put it out into the world yourself, now they don't have nothing to talk about. Everybody knows it. I put it out myself. So what are you going to go tell somebody that they already don't know about me because I put it out myself? What are you going to sit around your round table and gossip about now? Because this person already know. I put it out to everybody. So what are you going to gossip about now? So remember that, guys. Most people will only spread around what they know you don't want out. If you put it out yourself, now they have nothing to spread. And another thing you need to know, if anything that gets out that you don't want people to know, no, people are only going to talk about it a minute and then it's going to be forgotten about. and you're going to go on with your life and get better and better and better and come from where you are to where you're going. So if it gets out and everybody talk about it, so be it. It's only going to be for a second, okay? And you keep going, because none of that talking about you or nothing else can stop your destiny. Only you can allow that. Only you can allow that. So Young Riaz, trust me, all of us, I'm telling you, God be like, my child is a mess. Because I talk to God how I talk to you guys, because that's the only way I know how to talk to him. I talk to him in the shower. I talk to him when I'm laying down. I talk to him when I'm driving. I talk to him while I'm walking around, all the time. But I talk to him like I talk to you guys, because I don't know any other way. And if somebody else can teach me another way or tell me something else I'm supposed to be doing, I'm open to that, to listening and implementing and seeing if it works for me. Tra-Luv, I forgot to add year in the sentence. It's okay. Chat told me to be kind. Oh no, Tay, I think well, if the chat, I didn't take it that you were being unkind. I think you was being kind. I think Christy was saying that we should all just be kind to one another, because none of us are better than the other. I think you came in here under good circumstances, and I think you were very kind. I appreciate you all. We appreciate you too, Tay. We appreciate you too. Thank you. Stone Cold, amen. Okay. Don't ever question God. God is what my mom always taught me. Christy, you right. But I'm kind of thinking about this, because I don't know if what I'm reading in the Bible, if it's kind of okay to question God or not. But I can tell you this, and I was just telling somebody this the other day. Job questioned God a lot. Most people say Job didn't question God. I'm reading Job over again right now, because I told you Job is my favorite book in the Bible. And each time I read that book, I see something that I missed. And what I missed out on all this time, and I think because I had everybody else in my head saying, don't question God, don't question God. But when I read the book of Job, he questions God. He asks God, why have you made me your enemy? And he also tells God, he questions him and asks him that, but he also tells God, you have made me your enemy. So I don't know. I don't know everything about God where I can tell you, oh, what I'm saying is definitely the truth. And because I can't tell you that. The only thing I can do is keep praying. Like I've learned now, when I start to read the Bible, to ask God for understanding and wisdom before I open this book, to understand what he's trying to get me to see, what he's trying to get me to understand and to learn. And I can only understand what my mind power takes in. That's why I love these conversations, because I love to hear other people, because when we get off, I will lay down or do something and think about what Christy said. I will lay down and think about, is it okay to go question God? Then I'll start going to research that stuff out. So that's why I like these type of conversations, because we've all learned on different levels, and we all have so much to offer each other when it comes to knowledge. Don't ever question God, Tra-Luv. And Christy, let me just say this. No disrespect to your mother or to any of the adults who came before us or anything. But another thing I had to realize, most of the adults before us and our ancestors and all of that, they just passed on what they were told, what they were taught. They didn't go research for themselves or try to learn. They just passed down what they were taught. What they were told, they held that to them and they passed it down to us. I think today we're doing more research and discovering more truths and beliefs and different things that has ever been discovered. I think a lot of us have been living a lie for so long because we've just been grabbing hold to what we've been told. Like, I'm very upset, and you guys don't laugh at me, but I'm very upset that I didn't get a chance to feel the love of a cat until my 40s. Because what I was told and grew up to believe is not the truth at all. So all these years, because of who I am, I would have had cats instead of dogs. But because I believe what was passed down to me about cats, I wouldn't go around them. I wouldn't touch them. I didn't want to be, I was afraid of them. And everything we were told about cats are a complete lie. I would live the rest of my life out with cats. If that's what I'm telling you, if God gave me $1 million today, you know what this channel would be about? Out finding cats and starting my cat sanctuary. Okay? And so it's little things like that that we grab a hold to. Oh, my mother told me this, so my mother know. Guys, for real, that's why I be thinking, like, if only my mom knew what I looked at her as. I thought she was superwoman. I looked at my mom as superwoman. Out of her, she was beautiful. I was very proud of my mom, you know, and I thought she was superwoman. Everything she said is the truth. Everything she's doing is the way it's supposed to be done. But I had to learn. She was human like me, and she was only going by what she was taught and passed down to her. But we have to learn. So that's why it says to unlearn everything you've been taught and let him reteach you. Absolutely. Tra-Luv, I just came back. I stepped away. It's okay, young Riaz. Tra-Luv, okay, I got you though. Tay, she's right. I have been that way, but it's not easy for everyone to process or talk about it. I'm still not there. That's why I'm here listening. I admire what she is saying a lot. You're right, Tay, but I'm telling you, once you put that freedom in you and you talk and you let it go, I'm going to tell you what comes with that. Freedom comes with that, first of all. Just being free of whatever you're holding in. You will feel a lot of lightness come with that. And then not only that, control comes with that. Because you have control. You don't care. You put it out there. You don't care what these people think, because you got to remember this. In their eyes, the way they see you in their eyes, they can't do nothing to you. It can't stop nothing that God has ordained or blessed for you. It can't stop nothing. The path that is directed for you is going to be, no matter what you've gone through, no matter whatever. If you just keep going, that path that is blessed for you is going to be. People are a trip. They want to be the first to run and tell something, sit around a round table and gossip and do all of this kind of stuff. But by the time they get there on me, the people they be talking to be like, oh, I heard already. You see, so now it's boring conversation for them. So now they got to find them something else to talk about, you see. And I've learned that just sitting around watching people. I observe people a lot, from my family to just people. And that's why I say too, sometimes we got to just get around family members, because family and friends and all of that, who we think are friends, we got to just sometimes get around them until we get to that point where we're able to walk in that room, no matter what they've heard about us, no matter what, and we walk in that room with confidence, knowing that the one that really matters don't look at me any kind of way but his child. So Tay, let it go. And Tay, you listen, you can I don't think I've ever saw you before, but if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I have my email there. Young Riaz can tell you, him and I emailed back and forth the other day, and I told him whenever he want to talk, let's talk, because I love to talk about things like this and helping people through it. I'm telling you, ain't nobody helped me through none of what I've went through but God. And so it took me a little longer. But when you got that person to help you through this, you can get through this. And I can tell just by how you came on here, your spirit and your soul is good. I can tell. God, excuse me. Like I said, I haven't got myself together at all. Tra-Luv, God is the main reason I live today and kept pushing. That's right. It's only him. Wait, what, Trey? You're 50. Yes, Christy, I'm going to be 54 in 13 days. I'm going to be 54 July 27th. I will be 54 years old, Christy. And I'm going to tell you, I don't think I'm going to cry this time, guys. I cried when I turned 25. I cried when I turned 30. And I cried when I turned 50. I think now I have come to grips with my age. I can accept it now. And I don't think I'm going to cry this year, because I feel so good in the inside, because I've come through some battles, guys. Oh my God, if only you guys know. I've been in war, and I've come through some battles. The war ain't over yet. But I beat some battles, honey, that I didn't think I was going to beat. So I think turning 54 this year, I don't think I'm going to cry. I think I'm going to be amazed at the woman that I have become. I think that's what I'm doing. But yes, Christy, I will be 54 on July 27th. What a good... Oh, what good fine shit. Yeah, I think so too, David. I think so too. I don't know if you're talking about me or what we're talking about on here, but I love what we're talking about on here. So either way, you're right about that. Thank you. See, I'm loving the people that's on here today. I'm loving the people. I'm glad I jumped on. If any of you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I love the people that's on here today. Everything is going to be all right. Just keep your head up and keep praying and stay positive. Yes, Stone Cold, I know. And that's what I want. Tay, did you see what Stone Cold said? Everything is going to be all right. Just keep your head up, keep praying, and stay positive. Once you release what you're holding on to, a lot of weight is going to drop off of you, Christy. I agree, Trey. It was passed down. I got my first cat when I turned 42. I'm now 47. Yes, I got my first cat. I've had my cat 10 years. She was 7 weeks. I've had her 10 years. And I would live the rest of my life out with cats. When I tell you, it's a different type of love from a dog and a cat. Once a cat trusts you, because cats, it takes so long for them to be fully invested and fully trust you. Once that happens, that love that you have between the two of you guys is just, I don't know. I'm telling you, the way I feel about my cat, I will put myself in front of her. to keep her from being harmed. And that may just be because I don't have children either. But that's how I loved her. Um, you are definitely speaking to be. Control is something that's hard sometimes. Yes, I lose control too, Tay. You remember I told you I would hop in the car and go around the perimeter just cussing God out. I'm serious. And when I tell y'all, and I'm being open, and when I tell y'all, and when I say cussing him out, I wouldn't be calling him like names, but I'd be like, God, what the? Cause stuff like that, with anger and tears rolling down my face, and like, how can you be a loving God? Why did you do this? Why did you allow this? Why don't you intervene? Why don't you do this? What are I don't want to live in your world no more. This is not a good world. People, and then, like I said, 15, 20 minutes later, I'd be begging him, God, no, I was just playing, God. I take back all of that I just said. I thank you for being here, things like that. So we all lose control, Tay. I don't care what, and that's how it should be, Leah. That absolutely, you walk in that room and you own it. Because what is their talk gonna do to you? What is it gonna do to you? That's what people try to do. That's why they huddle up in huddles like that. That's why when you walk in, they get quiet and all of this. They want you to feel some kind of way. They want to bring your spirit down. They want to break you. But when they see you still going on to the beat and just being, no matter how they're acting around you, now you know what has happened. That spirit that they was trying to put off into you has now flipped back into them, because now they looking at you like, what I just did or how I was trying to make her feel, it didn't work. She's still happy. She's still around here, even though we just tried to make her feel ostracized or make her feel like something is wrong with her. And honey, you keep on doing it. And I'm going to tell you sometimes, but I say, Tracy, I'm going to stop this too. But when I see some women, you guys see what I have on. So when I walk and things like that, and I see these older, bitter women, I'm old too, but a lot of them, probably wouldn't think I'm like at their age or whatever, but I am. I just keep myself in shape as best as I can. So when they're standing around huddling, and I know like the other morning when I walk out, they're huddling and they get quiet when I get out there and start whispering. Oh, I start twisting my butt off. I really cocked that head up in the air, and I got to twisting and giving them something to talk about, honey. But I said, I'm going to stop doing that, because it just makes them matter. And I'm really not trying to spoil your day, but I'm trying to show you that you're not going to spoil mine either. I have done nothing to you. God created this. If you're going to be angry at somebody about the way I look, take that up with God. The only thing I did was take this body and take care of it the best I could. But God did everything else, you see. Yes, Leah, walk in that room and own it. You look amazing, but I know you work out. That's important. I just started working out though, Christy. I just started working out. I wasn't doing any of that in the beginning. I was able for a long time into my 40s actually to eat whatever I wanted, to just eat. And I think, Christy, I don't have children. So when people ask me that, I think that's the main part of it. But into my 40s, I was able to eat whatever it was I wanted to eat, and nothing was happening. And then one day, it just started coming out of places. So I still have to get rid of, which has gone down a lot now since I've been working out. But my stomach is still, you see, if I let it, you see this? So I'm trying to get this back all the way flat, which it may never go back that way. But you see, this is, I don't want this way. So this is big, Christy. Everything else is coming together. I love these pants from Walmart though because it camouflages this right here. But everything else is coming together. But I think it was easier for me, Christy. I'm not gonna lie because I don't have children. I never had a baby. To have all those things just blow out of proportion like that. Um, Hello, Austin. Thank you for coming in. I see my girl Leah handling it, and I don't have no questions about it, no none of that. I see she's handling it. Hey, Bear College, thank you for coming in. No, Trey, I have 4 sons and my body is fire. I bet you I've seen some women like that. Do you guys watch Queens of Kings or something like that? Rose, that young lady had 4 kids too. Now, she's on the slimmer side, but her body is banging after 4 kids. Now, she did just have some stuff done right here. But yeah, it's some people that keep themselves up like that, Christy. Trey Love, are you sure you're not a Scorpio? Because the more they gossip and huddle up, I do it worse. No, I'm a Leo. Leos, we don't care about that stuff. I never have. My cousin at a young age told me, she said, Tracy, you the one taught me how to take up for myself. Because being a young girl, I have always been outspoken. That's all my family used to tell me. Oh, that's all you want. You know how to do is debate and this. I've always gone back and forth with people. I get that from my mom. My mom was a very strong lady. My mother was not into keeping up with society. My mother didn't hang with a crew of women. So I grew up sort of like what I saw my mom in my life with only 2 men. I know it had to be 3 because I'm here. She was in the Navy. My father was killed when I was 7, so I didn't get to see them together. But I lived with my father and his mother, and my mom came home when I was 8. But my mom didn't have a group of friends in and out the house. I didn't see my mom being on no telephone all day and night gossiping. My mom read books and stuff like that. So, but she taught me how to fend for myself at a very young age. My mother is the type, you do something to her one time, she's done. She's done completely. Ain't no more going back and forth in this, which is a sad thing because I told you, my mom haven't spoken to her family in geez guys, probably 20 years, if not more. Even she just had a sister that just passed. She didn't go to the funeral. She didn't answer no calls about it or anything. When my mom is done, she's done. So I learned at a very young age how to defend myself. So I always been a fighter, but it took me a minute because the people, it was this certain cousin that I loved to the core of my heart. And I wanted us to do everything together because we grew up in the home together. But no matter how much I tried to love her, she wouldn't love me back. Even I remember her when we were younger, she was like, she hated me. And we're young. And the only reason she hate me because I was the spoiled granddaughter. And I told you guys that too. My daddy's mother spoiled me. And I think that's because my dad was her first child. And my dad was only 23 when he was unalived. And I was his only child. So I was all she had left of him. And I looked just like him. So I think she grabbed a hold to me because I was all she had left of him. But this cousin hated me, and still to this day. So it took me a long time to get over that hurt because I actually loved that girl. I still love her. But I always wanted us to do all our businesses together. I wanted everything to be her and I, her and I, her and I. And I just had to accept one day that it was just never going to be, you know. And then I started to realize like it was so much in me that she saw that she wanted in her, because she was one of the main ones. Oh, Tracy needs to learn to humble. Let me tell y'all this story. My grandmother passed away. Now, my uncle and all of them, because my grandmother and me, we were the tightest. So they pushed everything, all the funeral arrangements and everything to me. So I did everything, right? So while we're at my granny's house and I'm planning the funeral, I know the importance of how everybody should go. So I'm trying not to leave out the grandkids, which if it was up to her sister and all of them, they wanted to feel more important than her grandchildren. But I knew the order of importance because my grandmother and I was like this. So I was trying to make everybody happy, but I was going to fill in what I knew my grandmother wanted. So everybody, we're all in the house and all these people are going against me, screaming at me, yelling at me. And imagine me by myself just fighting, right? I'm the only one standing up fighting. And I'm like, I don't care what y'all say. I know what I'm doing. I'm the only one. This same cousin comes in. She have not been there. Time she walks in the door, the first thing she says is, oh, Tracy just needs to sit down somewhere and learn to humble herself. Her children, her brother and her children jumped up and had to tell her, Ma, she fighting for us. She fighting for us. Before she even found out what was going on, her children and her brother jumped up and was like, Ma, she fighting for us. And the only thing she had to say was, and kept walking. It was like everything I do, she's against it. But I was fighting for us. You see, so it's just crazy. And that's why I tell you, you will have certain people that's going to just try to make you feel a way because of who you are. Don't allow that. Do not allow that. Tra-Luv. So yeah, Leah, no, I'm a Leo. I'm a fighter girl. I'll get down for a minute, but I'm going to come out fighting. If you push me in a corner, I'm going to come out fighting. I'm going to come out fighting. There's no way I'm going to huddle down and be afraid, because I've also discovered what I would leave this earth for. And that's my freedom and that's myself. So I've discovered what I would leave for, you see. So I'm a fighter, Leah. Lady who knows how to be treated. Well, thank you, Crimson. I really appreciate that. Hey, Sebastian. I always loved that name, Sebastian. When I was doing hair, it was this product line. Was it Paul Sebastian? And that's your name. It's just backwards. I think it was Paul Sebastian. Avatar. I thought you was gone out of here, Avatar. You back again. Leah must have just timed you out for a minute. Hey, Avatar, glad you're back. Hope you're on something different. But yeah, so I be forgetting. Hold on. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was the what Tay? So yes, Tay, don't, girl. If you're holding on to some stuff that you don't want people to know, go on and release that stuff, honey. Hold your head up high and you walking in the room you choose to walk in, and be proud to do it. Because just know, we all go through things, and I bet whatever you may be holding on to, I bet you, honey, it's some of us on here right now that you're watching and on this thing that are going through those same things or have been through them. So it's okay. I know, Tra-Luv, when my husband passed, his family went against me. They wanted control. So I gave it to all of them. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Like I'm going through with my granny's house. And the lawyer telling me, yeah, I love this brand. This is EOS. I love this. It really moisturizes your lips. And the lawyer telling me, I'm probably gonna have to go get a lawyer to fight them because the way the will was wrote up or something, it says my grandmother living kids. And I told that lawyer, and this was about, I think, 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. I told that lady, I'm not going to get no lawyer to fight them. They can take that house and they can stick it because that's not going to bring my grandmother back. Yes, it is valued at 300 and some $1,000 right now, and I could use some of that money or whatever, but I'm not going to go fight you for that when really they know my grandmother would want nobody to have that house but me. I took care of my grandmother. I did everything for my grandmother, but I'm not going to go fight them for that because God got me. I'm not fighting you for material things. You can have it, you see. And I have not called that lawyer. The only reason I spoke with her that day is because I popped up by mistake and they were secretly there having a meeting. And the lawyer didn't even know until I brought her down the real papers. See, they didn't know I had went to the courts and got the real papers. And when she saw that I had the real papers, she told them, guys, we have to stop this meeting. We can no longer continue this meeting because she got the legit papers with the seal on it. But she gave me her card and told me to call her because I'm going to probably have to get a lawyer to fight. I've never called that lady. And I told her that day, I'm not fighting for this. That's not going to bring my grandmother back. They can take that home and they can do whatever they want to do with it. And I'm perfectly fine with that. So I did the same, Leah, and willing to walk away. Where you saw me get my car towed from the other day, that was my granny's house right there. My uncle has moved these people into it now. He's the only child that's left of my grandmother, and then I'm after him. But he has moved in these people now that were damaging my car. That's why I decided to get rid of it because I didn't know when I was going to be able to get it fixed or anything. But all of that is perfectly fine. All of my material things are leaving me. And it's okay because I'm rebuilding a new life now and I feel good. I feel a lot of weight gone off of me. I'm not fighting you for any of that. I got to keep my strength to fight whatever I'm facing ahead. You know, too many fights going on. You're going to lose some battles. You got to focus on something. Hi, Nima. Thank you for coming in from Iran. I hope you guys are doing great and the best that you can be doing. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, Leah, don't put all that stress on you. My battle in the world more often than not feels like it is against. Tay, girl, I've been there too. That's why I'm telling you, we are our own worst enemies. And I think I'm still there, Tay. I think this live made my day. Thank you. I got to log off now. We'll catch you the next live. Thank you, Christy, and I loved your input. I thank you. I'm glad this live was able to make your day. And this is the kind of stuff I like to discuss. I enjoyed every last one of you guys that came on this live. And Christy, you have a wonderfully blessed day, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey there, H. Thank you for coming in. Guys, if any of you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. But Tay, I feel you on that, girl. I'm my own worst enemies too. But I think with us, when we have people like that, I think the first thing we got to learn to do, I don't know if you're the same and you can tell me, we got to stop our minds from racing. We got to stop our minds from racing. Our thoughts be going a mile a minute, especially if we're going through something. Our minds be going a mile a minute. We got to calm that down first in order to be able to hear God and to hear the peace and, the things around us. We got to come down. And it's hard to bring that mind down when you're going through so many things or when you're fighting with yourself. But some kind of way, we got to quiet all of those different thoughts that be coming at us at one time. Christy, thanks for coming in. Love you. Love for you. Come back. That's right, Christy. So yeah, Tay, we got to figure out how to calm all of those thoughts that's just coming at us, racing at us, telling us we're not good enough, telling us we're going through this because of this, or we're going through that because of that. We can simply, that's why I tell people, even though none of us here on earth are blameless people, I try to tell people, look at Job. Job was blameless and God tested him. We are not blameless, but God will test and see who's going to come his way and who's not. You don't have to be a bad person to be going through so much. God take his soldiers and he give his hardest battles to his soldiers to see how they're going to come through it. So Tay, I think the first thing, if you have medication, I think you meant meditation, Bell College, right? And not medication, because medication that stuff don't help you. It make you worse, actually. That's why too, guys, I didn't tell y'all either, but you hear my voice? I took myself off my medication. I told you guys I do this a lot. So, I have hypothyroidism, right? So one of these symptoms is it makes you hoarse. Well, I usually be worse hoarse than this by the time, because now I think I've stopped my medication about maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, because I'm trying to help myself another way. I'm trying to do a lot of natural things, because what I realize is most diseases and stuff come from the gut. If you can get that gut cleansed out and everything operating properly, running the way it should run, then most things will go away. The body is made to heal itself, but we put so much junk inside it that it throws everything off whack. So right now, guys, you guys are gonna have to deal with this a little bit until I can correct it with my natural things, or until I feel like I better go back and get my medicine. So far, I'm not feeling that way though, because every other symptom that was coming along with that, I don't seem to be having that right now. So it seems like the only thing I'm feeling right now, being off my medicine, is still the hoarse voice. I know I try to blame it on the cigarettes and all of that, but that's not it. Because if I get on my medicine, even with my cigarettes, that'll go away. So meditation, because medication, it only suppresses the issue. It only covers the issue up. It doesn't heal. We got to find a way to heal. And like Bell College is saying, meditation is very important, in prayer. Do a juice cleanse, right, Bell College? That's coming next. I got a juicer, a brand new juicer. I just haven't used it yet. But yeah, it's just natural. And guys, for real, I'm gonna tell you another thing that I've discovered is great. And I know y'all seen it all over the internet, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. I decided to try it. Okra water. Okra water. Y'all know, y'all heard Q telling you all about the okra water and what it's gonna do to the body. She wasn't lying. She was not lying. She was not lying. Okra water, what's that? All the time. Yeah. Okra water is amazing, guys. Not just for those things, eat what Q was talking about. Okra water is amazing for the system itself. And all I do is cut up the okra, put it in the water, and I let it sit for 24 hours. Now, I told you guys I do garlic water too. So I wouldn't combine both of them together. Like I wouldn't drink an 8-ounce cup of garlic water, then turn around and drink an 8-ounce cup of okra water. Switch them. One morning do the okra, the next morning do the garlic. One night do the okra, the next night do the garlic. Bell College, I don't like okra either. I do not like okra either. And I've never eaten okra. I've never eaten slimy okra. I will eat the crust around fried okra. But drinking the water is different. It's flavorless. It is still slimy though. It is still slimy. But it doesn't have like a yucky taste. But I saw a lady put I think it was watermelon juice in with hers to give it some flavor. So try that. But it's amazing, guys. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Y'all remember the people back in the Bible used to live till 100. My friend Carlos, his grandmother, Miss Robinson, she passed at, I think Miss Robinson was 104. That lady still had every brain power, didn't forget your name, no face, no nothing. The only thing she couldn't walk anymore or do for herself. So yeah, guys, but I've been in here an hour and 30 minutes, and I was expecting more like 15, but this conversation turned out to be amazing. And I thank all of you guys. Leah, I definitely thank you for holding it down and getting the trolls out of here. I didn't even see what half of them had to say. Thank you, girl. You are amazing. Amazing. But guys, I'm going to be back this evening. I promise. I ain't going to stand y'all up. I'm going to be back this evening. I was just dropping in just because I haven't been in here in 3 days. But I'm going to be back this afternoon. Tra-Luv is okra water slimy. I tried garlic pills. I burnt garlic for a week. I promise, Bell College, promise. I promise, girl. I promise. And I usually don't promise because I was always taught that a promise is a comfort to a fool. So I usually don't promise, but because I know I'm telling you the truth, as long as I'm still here on this God Green's earth, I know I'm telling you the truth. So I will promise you today. It is slimy, Leah. It's not like extremely slimy. Leah, trust me, I don't like okra in no form of fashion besides the okra water. And I can take it. It's slimy, but it's not extremely slimy. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. I think all of us created this live because hydration in general is just so important. The majority of us are currently dehydrated right now. Good hydration. Yes, but I think so many times people get bored with water, with just water, which, we shouldn't, but people do. So put in that okra sometime and see what that's going to be like for you. Watermelon juice too. Especially if you get the watermelon and juice it. Oh my God. And I heard the watermelon seeds are the best for the body. But watermelon juice, because watermelon is basically water. So that is a great hydration drink. Tay, I hope you decide to come back whenever you see me go live. I appreciate you coming in, and I think you've had a lot of great input today, a lot of positive, great input, and I appreciate that. So I hope you continue to come here. But let me tell you, Tay, sometimes I do get down with the get down, and my faithful and loyal supporters can tell you that. Sometimes I do. when I feel like I have to. But lately, my heart and my mind and everything has been steering in a different direction. But sometimes I do get down with the get down, just so the people that's new in here know that I curse. Y'all didn't hear any cuss words today because I don't have to curse in this topic. But sometimes when I'm upset, I curse, and sometimes I can curse like a sailor. Okay. Um, Watermelon is good for your. Okay, Leah, that okra water is too. What's the name? Wasn't lying. Eat with Q was not lying. But it's also great for a lot of other things too. So don't just focus on that. Pineapples too, Leah. Don't forget that. I just ate me a whole pineapple too, girl. Don't forget those pineapples, honey. And here in Georgia, growing up, when we were young in our 20s, we were told celery and the blue cheese and the pineapple. Okay. So yes, Tay is right. Tay, I appreciate all your input in my live today. And you came in on a beautiful, positive note, and I hope you continue to come in. I do too, Tra-Luv. No one is perfect. Right, right. But I was telling that for my new people that might come in one day and I be on this rant or whatever, I do that. For the most part, I try not to go there, guys, but I can go there. I can go there. I know the person you're talking to right now may not seem that way, but I'm a Leo, so keep that in mind. You will see me again. Thank you, Tay. I appreciate that. Thank you. And you need the pineapples. That's right, Leah. And guys, I want to thank all of you guys, Leah. I really thank you for holding it down, girl. You did your thing. Thank you. Don't forget about our rockets now, Leah. That's going to be our emoji, the rockets. I have that. So don't forget about those. We're going to start using those in the live this evening. So yeah. So guys, I'm going to let you guys go on and go ahead and continue what you're doing. Leah, I'm going to look. I don't know if Truth and Money Boy and all of them are going to go live. But before I schedule and put out what time I'm going to go, I hope so, Tay. I enjoyed you. I enjoyed Tay too. Tomorrow I will post my video. Okay, Young Reyes, I should get the notification. But you tag me in your thing, so that's how. Let me ask you this, Young Reyes. Is that you that be rapping? If so, you are amazing. If so, you are amazing. There we go, Leah. There we go. Do that be you, Young Reyes? Because you are amazing if that's you. And I want to just tell you to keep going. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? You tell those fellas over in the UK, they are amazing. Honey, those beats y'all be using be over here having me moving in my seat. You let them know that the American lady Tra-Luv say they are amazing and to keep up the work. So, okay, Leah, I'm going to see you guys this afternoon. It's going to be this afternoon, maybe around 5 or 6 or something like that. Hopefully Truth, I don't know if Truth and Money Boy is going to go live, but we'll work it out. The Goddess Refuge. Hey, Goddess, I'm getting ready to get off now, girl. You done came on too late. I'm getting ready to get off now, but I'll be back this afternoon. But thank you for coming in. Thank you. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, but I just woke up. Okay. Oh, Lady Marie, I forgot you was on here, girl. I forgot you been in the bushes just quiet. But thank you. I'm going to go ahead and let all of you guys go. But I pray and I hope that all of you guys have an amazing, wonderfully blessed day. Thank you, Lady Marie. Thank you. And until we meet again, and guys, remember what I said. If y'all are out and about and you see somebody without a smile, give them yours. You don't know how that'll change their day for that day, okay? And until later on, guys, have a wonderfully blessed day. One love, Leah. And see you guys later. And I promise I'll be back, Bell College. Later.